Hello and welcome back to another Keep Moving with Emily. I'm Emily, your adaptive fitness trainer helping you keep moving, and welcome to a really great workout that can be done seated or standing. We are doing some strength, we're doing some cardio intervals. So grab those weights, grab your chair and some water, turn on a fan because you're going to need it, and let's keep moving. You're going to notice up on the screen we've got our warm-up as well as a body scan. This is just a great way for us to just kind of check in with our body, see how we're feeling today, and let that inform you on if you need to do things seated, if you need to do anything modified. I'm going to show you all those options. So let's get started. So glad that you're joining me. You are my workout buddy today. So before we get started, I just want you to take a big breath in, a big breath out. Check in with your body from your head to your toes. How's our fatigue today? How's our cognition? Just kind of check in with those things as you kind of go from your head to your toes. How's your mood? How are you coming to class today? Are you feeling joyful, overwhelmed, stressed, anxious? Whatever it is, exercise can be really beneficial when it comes to helping our mood. And so hopefully by the end of the workout, I'll have boosted your mood, getting those endorphins going. Check in with any pain, spasticity, tightness in your muscles as you kind of go from your shoulders all the way down to your toes. If we're having balance issues today, do this seated. Give yourself permission to modify so that you can have a successful rest of your day. And lastly, I want you to set an intention. Why are you here today? For me, I need to get my body moving, and this is the perfect opportunity to do that in not that much time. So, last big breath in, reach those arms up overhead. Exhale it out. And let's get started with our warm-up. All right, we're gonna warm up from our head to our toes. So look from right to left, just looking over that shoulder, sitting up nice and tall, core is engaged. Obviously, you can do this warm-up standing if you would like. I always like to start seated, but I think a lot of the workout today I'll probably be doing standing, but I will show those seated options. Let's do one more, looking to the right and looking to the left. All right, now let's look up and down. Look up to the sky, bring your chin to your chest. If you get that weird electric zing, just look up to the sky and bring your head back to neutral. That electric zing is not a fun feeling. It's called Lermite sign. No fun. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring that chin down. Last one here. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Perfect. All right, we're moving into arm openers. So we're just going to reach those arms out wide. Tap the foot to the side if that feels good to you. If you're doing this standing, you can do a side step while you open up those arms. Kind of getting in some dynamic movement. We're warming up from our head to our toes. We're getting that blood pumping, prepping our bodies for this workout. Let's go. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Keep those arms out. Core is engaged. Tiny little circles forward. You can add in a knee march if that works for you. Nice. Warming up those shoulders. Reverse the direction. I'm going to work your brain too. Working the brain and working the body. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's move into that spinal twist. Just reach across the body. Nice little twist in the spine as we reach to that opposite corner. Not going for speed. If you need to make that range of motion smaller, totally fine. It's important for us to get this body nice and warm. Good. Keep breathing. Keep twisting. And I always do this. Reach-overs are my last thing, but we're actually going to do it after this, just because it makes sense. All right, last one here. Reach and reach. I'm going to place my forearm on my thigh. I'm going to reach that arm up and over and doing these reach-overs. I know on the screen it's the last one, but it just makes sense. Good. Reach it up and over. Nice stretch in those obliques and in those shoulders. If we're standing, we can always put a hand on our hip and reach. Good. So it's really great too in the mornings. Helps you wake up. Feels so good. 2 more on each side. Here's 1 and 2. Perfect. All right, time to warm up that lower body. We're going to do knee hugs. You're going to grab underneath your knee, pull the knee up to your chest, point and flex the toe, rotate in the ankle a couple of times, and set that leg down, other side. We'll do about 4 or 5 on each leg, just getting some good ankle mobility, getting those hips warmed up. Obviously, if we're having some spasticity, we can lower and pull. That's always a great option too. If we got some tight hips, especially if we're seated all day or we haven't been moving much, this might take a little bit longer. Good. All right, last one here. Pull that knee up, rotate in the ankle, point and flex the toe. Beautiful. All right, moving into the hamstring scoops. Extend one foot out, heels in the ground, toes pointed up. I'm gonna reach down, reach for those toes, big circle up to the sky. Again, 4 or 5 on each side. This is a full body warm up here. Nice stretch in the back of that leg and then in the chest as we reach those arms up to the sky. Good, 2 more here. Reach and scoop, big circle, last one. Reach and scoop, beautiful. Pull that leg in, extend the other leg out. You know what to do. Reach and scoop. Beautiful. Hopefully you're feeling warmer as we progress through this warm up. We got a good workout ahead of us. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get some repetition in, change it up a little bit too. You'll see what I'm talking about. Last one here. Reach and scoop. Awesome. Okay, so we're going for windmills. So legs are wide, arms are wide, touching opposite hand to that opposite shin, ankle, knee. Nice little spinal twist. Good. Nice little hinging motion. We're gonna see that later. Core is engaged. A little bit of a cardio move here. 1 more on each side. Let's go. Here's 1 and 1. Awesome. Okay, final one is a hip opener. So I'm seated here. I'm gonna lift my knee up, kind of tap it to the side, bring it back to the center. Open the other side nice and wide, bring it back to the center. If I need to physically lift, totally cool. If I'm doing this standing, just kind of like open up that knee, pretend like you're stepping over something and bringing the foot back to center. Hold on to something if you need extra balance. Good. Again, we're just kind of moving these hips in like different directions. Super important, especially if we're seated all day. Good. Awesome. Give me 1 more on each side. Tap it to the side, bring it back to center. Tap it to the side, bring it back to center. All right. Hopefully you're warm and ready to go. Grab those weights. I've got a couple different sets. I've got 5 pounds and 8 pounds, depending on whatever workout we're doing. And turn on that fan because we're going to get moving. Let's go. All right, friends, workout is up on the screen. We got strength and cardio intervals. We're kind of going strength move and then a cardio move, strength, cardio, ending with some core. Each exercise we're going to do 3 times through, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. With these 3 rounds, we're going to kind of change it up. Sometimes we might do right side for 30 seconds, left side for 30 seconds, then combine it. I might do one exercise, one round, another exercise the next round, and then combine it. So just kind of follow along best you can. I'm going to show the seated version, but then I'll probably do the standing one. So keep in mind how you're feeling today. Follow along with it, whichever version might feel good for you, okay? We're starting with a hinge to a curl to a press. So that's seated option. You're going to grab only 1 weight. Legs are kind of wide. My weight's kind of in between those legs. I'm going to hinge, meaning bringing my chest towards those thighs, reach that weight down towards the floor. You don't have to touch it. Then I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to curl and press, and I'm going to be there for 30 seconds. Next round, that left side, hinge, curl to a press. 3rd round, we're alternating arms. So as I hinge, I'm going to curl, press. As I bring that weight back, I'm going to switch hands, hinge, curl to a press. Cool? Okay, for those of us standing, instead of hinging, we're kind of doing like a mini squat. So I'm going to squat, curl, press. 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left, and then that 3rd round, we're alternating. Cool? All right, I hope you are ready. I'm going to turn on my timer, and we're going to get started in 10 seconds. So if you're doing that seated version, sitting up nice and tall, hinge, curl, press. Standing, we're going for a little bit more of a squat. Ready? And let's go. Stick with that right side. Curl, press. We're working lower body. Upper body with that bicep as you curl, shoulders as you press. Core is still engaged. Good. Making sure you don't curl until you sit up nice and tall or standing up nice and tall. Good. You can always keep that arm out to the side. Give you a little bit more balance if you need it. Nice. Keep it up. Last one here. Curl, press, rest. Switch hands. All right. Right side done. Now we're going for left side. You're going to feel that heart rate getting up there, working multiple muscles. So big bang for our buck. Let's go. Hinge, curl to that press. Nice. Again, that standing option, we're just doing like a mini squat. Stand nice and tall, squeezing those glutes, curl, press. Seated option. You're doing that hinge. Curl to a press. Let's go. Almost finished, less than 10 seconds. And then that final round, we combine it. Nice, rest. Okay, remember we're alternating right, left each time. You ready? Big breath in, big breath out. It's kind of like one of the most complicated ones. Here we go. So you're gonna do that hinge. Curl, press, switch hands. Hinge, curl, press, switch hands. Nice. With anything when it comes to strength, we're not going for speed, so I want you to work on quality. So if you gotta go a little bit slower, totally fine. Good. Almost finished, 5 seconds left. Can you get one more in? Woo! And rest. Nice. Drop that weight, we're moving on to cardio. We got knee marches. Seated option, we can just march. You can do a little bit more of like a mountain climber. And then that standing option, we're gonna kind of move about our space or stand still or hang on to a chair. You ready? 3 sets of 30 seconds, let's go. So, nice big knee marches. Pump those arms nice and big. You can always speed it up. You can always add in a jog. If you're able to move about your space, go for it. Makes it a little bit more dynamic. If I need to hang on to something, maybe a wall, I can hang onto a wall and march those knees. Hang on to my chair or couch. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good, I'm gonna do this round seated. We got 3 rounds of this. This is our cardio. Heart rate's gonna get up there. If you reach arms up overhead, even more. Here we go. So, seated option. Pump those arms, pump those knees. The bigger you pump those arms, the more blood you're getting pumping. That is why we do cardiovascular exercise. Good for our heart and our lungs. Helps us breathe hard. Good healthy lung function. Let's go. Again, you can do kind of like a mountain climber. Reach that opposite arm with that opposite knee. Good. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Final round. You can do that seated version. You can do the standing version. Whatever feels good to you. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Nice. Keep pushing. Nice. Just think, 2 exercises down, 7 to go. You're doing awesome. We're almost finished. Less than 10. This is good for our balance. March, march, march. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Gonna take a quick pause. Grab some water. Next exercise up on the screen is a hinge, row, reverse fly. So here's how this one's gonna work. We're gonna do a hinge to a row for the first 30 seconds. We'll then do a hinge to a reverse fly for the second one, so you can kind of get a feel of what those exercises feel like. Final round, you're gonna do hinge, row, reverse fly combo, okay? So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. I'll show you the seated version, then I'll show you the standing version. First 30 seconds, hinge to a row. So if I'm seated, I like to have my legs kind of out, heels in the ground, because when I sit up, I'm pushing through those heels, engaging those hamstrings. So weights are to my side, core is engaged, shoulders are down and back. I'm gonna hinge forward. Again, chest comes to those thighs. Then I'm gonna row. Pull those weights up to my hip pockets, squeezing the shoulder blades, lower, and then sit up nice and tall. Each time. Hinge, row, sit up nice and tall. Then that second round, we do the reverse fly instead of the row. So we're gonna hinge. Reverse fly means open up those arms wide, squeeze in those shoulder blades, lower, and then sit up. I want you to keep those eyes locked on those toes so you don't strain your neck. And then that final round, we do hinge, row, lower the weights, reverse fly, then sit up, okay? You're kind of getting both moves. If you're doing this standing, this is gonna require a little bit of balance, so keep that in mind. Feet are shoulder width apart, roll those shoulders down and back. As I hinge forward, my back stays flat. I'm not rounding in my back stays flat. Slight bend in the knees, then I'm gonna row, squeeze in the glutes and stand. Round 1. Round 2, I'm gonna hinge, reverse fly, and stand, and then combine it. Cool? All right. I think y'all know what we're doing. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. I'm going to start this first one seated. Hinge to that row and sit nice and tall. Good. Let those eyes follow your body. So eyes are looking at my toes, pulling those weights up to my hip pockets. 10 seconds to go. Sitting up, standing up each time kind of helps protect our back. We're engaging in those hamstrings. Last one here. Beautiful. Next one is that reverse fly instead of the row. Arms come wide, squeezing those shoulder blades. I'm going to do this one standing. Here we go. You ready? Let's go. Hinge, reverse fly, and then sit up or stand up nice and tall. Hinge. Those wide arms come wide. Pull those elbows kind of back like you're trying to fly away. Nice. I have a slight bend in my elbows. Keep it up. 10 seconds to go. Final round's the most complicated one because we combine this move. Rest. Good. All right. Remember, this time we're going to go row to that reverse fly, then sit up nice and tall. Okay? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hinge. Row. Lower the weights. Reverse fly. And then sit up. Good. Beautiful. You got it. Working those back muscles. Working those hamstrings. Row. Reverse fly. Lower and stand and squeeze. Or sit up nice and tall. Can we do one more? Final one here. Hinge. Row. Reverse fly. Woo! All right. We're moving on to our cardio move. Narrow to wide. So we're going narrow, narrow, wide, wide with those feet. Hang on to a chair if you need to. We have 3 rounds, so you'll be able to catch up or figure it out by round 3. So here we go. We're going to go wide, wide, narrow, narrow with those feet. I'm pumping my arms, but if lower body's not working for us today, you can go wide, wide, narrow, narrow with the arms, or do it together. So many different options. Standing option, hang on to something. Can you hear that beat? Can you stick to it? Step, step. Good. Rest. Awesome. All right, if you're doing this standing and you want it a little bit more dynamic, you can move forward and backwards. You can add in a little bit of a jog if you want, or stick with what you're doing, okay? Here we go. So this is a great way to increase the intensity. I can go narrow to wide forward, narrow to wide back. That's going to increase the complexity. Good. A little bit more dynamic. Stay seated if you need to. Let's go. Keep moving. Come on. Hang on to something if you need to. Safety is always key. 5 seconds to go. We got one more round. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Heart rate's up there. You're doing awesome. Big breath in, big breath out. Final 30 seconds. You got this. Come on. Good. Let's go, friends. We're going to keep moving. We're getting that body moving today. Getting those endorphins going. Let's go. Let's go. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Come on. Pump those arms. Keep moving. If you need to physically lift that leg to go wide and narrow, then do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Quick little break. Grab some water. Woo! Okay. Next up on the screen is our sit to stand or leg extension. This is our strength move. We're doing this one 3 times through. And you can make it as complex or add on as much as you want, or stick with a good old stand up, sit down. If you want to make it more challenging, add in weights. That always makes it more challenging whether you hold them to your side, up on your shoulders, or you hold one weight. If we're seated, we're doing leg extensions, 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left. Final one, you'll alternate. So just lifting the toes, squeezing in the quad. Again, focusing on one leg for 30 seconds. and then the other, or you're doing 3 sit to stands with me. All right, so get your mind right. So I'm gonna do first one regular, and then I'll increase with some weight. 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. So decide, seated, standing, whichever version feels good. We start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you're doing that sit to stand, we're just here. Hang on to a chair, countertop, walker, whatever it is. If you need that extra balance, push through those heels, stand up nice and tall. If you're doing those leg extensions, we're focusing on that right side right now. Keep breathing. Let's go. Sit to stand. Nice functional movement we do every day as we stand up and sit down from whatever we're getting up at. Rest. Nice. All right, if you're doing those leg extensions, you're moving onto your left leg only, or those of us standing, I'm gonna grab one weight. Here we go. I'm gonna hold it to my chest. Obviously, if you need hands to hang on to something for balance, don't use the weight. Good. Like I said, safety is key. Good, keep breathing. Exhales, you stand up. Inhales, you sit down. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, for those of you seated, you're doing alternating leg extensions, right, left, right, left. For those of us doing these sit to stands, we got one more round. I'm holding on to 2 weights this time. Here we go. I can hold them to my side, or I can put them up on my shoulders. Good. A lot of options. We want to keep moving. Whatever way works for us. You're doing great. Almost finished. Alternating leg extensions. Keep it up. Squeeze in that quad as you lift that toe. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop those weights. I always like to incorporate kickboxing in some form or fashion. Life's hard and we got to take it out in a healthy way. So we're doing punches. 3 different rounds. We're just going to kind of punch it out in front. You can do this seated. You can do this standing. Up to you. I'm going to start standing. You ready? Let's go. Punch it out. Good. Extend that arm all the way out. Whatever it is that's frustrating you, take it out right here. Good. Add a little bit of a twist. A little bit of core movement here. Here we go. Nice. Good. Can we speed it up for the last 5 seconds? Come on. 3, 2, 1, and quick little rest. Shake out those arms. We're moving to crossover punches, so I'm reaching up, across the body. I might go high. I might go in the middle. I might go low. You ready? Let's go. Punch it up to the ceiling, crossing that arm to that opposite corner. Come on. Let's go into the middle. Nice big punch across, and down. Good. All right, now we're going to go high-low. So we're going to go high, low, high, low, high, low. Come on. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Final round, you can make it your own or follow along with me. I'm going to do single, double punches. I might go high, I might go low, and then I might do a little speed round. You ready? Let's go. So single, double punch, single, double. Let's go. You can do this seated. You can do this standing. Core is engaged. Let's go high, up to those corners this time. Corners. Final 10 seconds, nice and fast. Quick. Come on. Quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice. Alrighty. Quick little break. Grab some water if you need it. We're moving on to our press forward, press up. So I'm going to be using one weight. I'm actually going to be using a little bit heavier weight. I'll be using 8 pounds. Use whatever you've got with you. We're going to be working our chest, our back, and our shoulders. I might add in a little bit of a tricep movement, but if that doesn't work for you, as we push that weight forward, you're still working your triceps, which is the back of your arm. So If you have bad shoulders, or if reaching those arms back behind like so doesn't work, then just skip that part. Cool? All right, so first round, we're going press forwards. Just reach that weight forward, press it forward, pull it back to your chest. Second round, press it up to the sky, like I'm raising the roof. And then we're gonna combine it. When we combine it, that's when we're gonna add in that tricep piece. So I'm gonna push forward, push it up, drop that weight to my back, push it back up here, okay? Again, skip the tricep movement if it doesn't work for you. Cool, you can even practice it when we're doing press ups. Try that tricep thing. So I really want you to keep those elbows tucked in, biceps by your ears as you lower that weight, okay? Here we go. We're gonna get started in 15 seconds. Again, do this seated, you can do this standing, so many great options. Still getting an awesome workout from a seated position. This time, first round, we're just pushing that weight straight forward, out in front, and then pulling it back to our chest. You ready? Let's go. Push it forward and pull it back. You're gonna feel this in your chest and in your back as you pull that weight forward and pull it back to your chest. Core is engaged too. You feel it? Yeah. Also, if you push as if you're trying to squish a can, you're really gonna engage in your chest. Good. Push it forward, pull it back. Let's go. Nice. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right, now we're doing that press up. So you're raising the roof. If you want to add in that tricep piece or do one up and then one like so, go for it. Ready? So I'm just pressing it up to the sky, back to my chest. If you want to press it up to the sky, add in that tricep, go for it. Again, keep those elbows tucked in nice and tight. Press it up to the sky, core is engaged if we're seated. Again, lower that weight. Press it up, back to here. Nice. Keep it up, almost finished. Then we're gonna combine it. 3, 2, 1. Woo, rest. Now we're gonna push it forward, push it up, add in that tricep piece if you want. Last 30 seconds. You ready? Let's go. Push it forward, push it up. Good option here. You wanna make it a little bit more complex? Press it up, lower, push it up, back to your chest. Yeah, this song gets crazy. Are you ready? Let's go, let's go. We're almost finished. Stay strong, my friends. Let's go, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! All right, we got squat taps. This is a really fun one. 30 seconds on the right, like so, tapping it to the side, 30 seconds on the left, and then we're gonna combine it, right, left, right, for that final round. Standing option, tap it to the side, tap it to the side, and then you can do a side step, or tap and tap. Cool? All right, 3 rounds, 30 seconds each. Start with that right leg, seated or standing. Get ready, get ready. Big breath in, big breath out. Get your mind right. Right leg first, let's go. You can add in an arm as you reach it to the side, totally fine. Or keep those hands on the hip. We're working that inner thigh, outer thigh, and glute. If I need to physically lift, I can. If I'm standing, I'm kind of in a little bit of a squat, tiny bend in this leg that's standing, tapping the foot to the side. You're gonna feel this in your quads, in your glutes. Give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake out those legs. Left side this time. We ready? Dance break. Let's go. Left side, tap it. I can pump my arms. I can reach that arm out to the side. I can add in the big arms. Up to you. Good. If you want to try to stick to that beat, go for it. It's tricky. It's quick. Come on, 10 more seconds. Then we combine it. Come on, feel it in that core. 3, 2, 1. Woo, I feel a burn in those quads. Final round, we can do that side step. We can do tiny little squat taps, Up to you. Let's go. I'm gonna just do some big arms with a side tap. Let's go. You can always reach and pull with this side step. You can even do this seated. 10 more seconds. We're gonna finish with some core. Then stretch it out and call it a day. You're doing awesome. Keep it up, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Grab one weight. I'm gonna grab my 5 pounds. And we're just going into a twist. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. You can always do this one standing if you'd like. And we're just gonna do twist from side to side. The further out you hold that weight, the more challenging it's gonna be. Give it a try. I dare you. Here we go. Twist and twist. Good. I'm just twisting from side to side. You can always lean back slightly if you want to do more of like a Russian twist. Again, the further you hold it out, the more challenging it's gonna be. You're gonna notice we do twists for the first round. We're gonna do bicycles for the second round, and then penguins for the third round. So 3 different core exercises for 30 seconds each. Rest. Good. All right, if you're standing, this one's gonna require some balance, so I'd probably sit down. We're going opposite elbow, opposite knee, or you're gonna do that windmill. You ready? Let's go. So you can do this move. Sometimes I like to touch my shin with that opposite arm as I lift my leg. That's a great option too. You can always do this seated windmill or twist across the body and not lift your knee. Good. Working those obliques. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Final one, penguins. We're just reaching from side to side, working these side obliques. Reach those hands down. You can add in weights if you want it more challenging. Let's go. Reach and reach. You're gonna feel this in those obliques. Keep them nice and tight. Did you drop your keys? Do you need to reach down and grab some socks? We need these obliques. Good. Reach. Last 10. Keep it up, keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's stretch it out and call it a day. Nice work. Woo! All right, friends, here we are at our cool down. Let's take a big breath in, reach arms up overhead. Lengthen in the spine as you reach those arms up. Exhale it out. Reach behind. Maybe you grab your chair. Maybe you clasp hands behind your back. Opening up the chest, taking nice big deep breaths in. As we stretch it out, I just want you to check back in with your body. How are we feeling? You know, are we feeling, is our mood boosted? Were we able to just kind of escape the craziness of life for a little bit? Muscles feel looser, feeling strong. Good. As we breathe in and exhale, round in that back, reach those arms forward like you're hugging a tree, getting in a nice stretch. Ooh, and those back muscles. This workout felt so good. I knew I needed this. Hope you did too. Exhale, shake out those arms. Good. Inhale into warrior 1. So palms face each other. Lengthen in the spine. Exhale, push those arms wide like you're pushing the walls away. Pull those fingertips up. Nice stretch in those forearms. Exhale, bring one arm across your chest. Hug that arm to your chest and rotate in the wrist. Good. So glad that you joined me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Keep Moving with Emily if you've not yet done that. Grab a buddy. Join me next time with a friend. Working out with a friend's always so great. Exhale, shake out those arms. Inhale into warrior 1 again. Exhale to warrior 2. Push those arms wide. Bring that other arm across your body. Rotate in the wrist. Good. Hug that arm to your chest. Now you're going to see on my channel, I got tons of different workouts. I got workouts under 20 minutes, under 30 minutes. I've got longer ones if you want a longer workout. I've got seated options. I also have some standing ones if you want something more high intensity. You know, every day is different, so depending on how you're feeling, I got something for you. So make sure you go check it out. And then leave comments. I'd love to hear from you on how you felt, or if you worked out with me. It always is so encouraging to know that I got people working out with me. We're going to do a spinal twist. So we're going to breathe in Exhale, twist those shoulders to one side. Nice little twist, a little stretch on our back. Big breath in here. Exhale, release, twist to the other side. Big breath in. Exhale, come back to center. All right, let's stretch out this lower body. Grab underneath the knee just like we did in the warm-up, but this time we're gonna hold for a little bit longer. Rotating that ankle, point and flex that toe, pulling that hip up. Feels so good. Breathe in, hug that knee to your chest. Exhale, lengthen that leg long, heels in the ground, toes pointed up, and I'm just gonna reach and hold here. I can reach for my shin, my knee, or reach for those toes if you've got that flexibility. Nice hamstring stretch. This is what we call static stretching. This is where we hold for longer. Really, you only wanna do this kind of stretching when your muscles are warm or you're at risk of pulling a muscle. So this is why we hold during this time of the workout, but at the front, we're like moving through all these stretches as a dynamic warm-up. So kind of fun. All right, let's pull that knee up, place the ankle on top of our thigh, hinge it forward. Oh, nice little glute stretch here. Hip stretch feels so good. I like to bring my chest towards this leg. Sometimes I push down on my knee depending, or I twist. This is your opportunity to kind of check in with your body and also thank your body for how it's moved for you today. How strong your arms have been, your legs have been, your brain has been. A lot of complex movements, dynamic movements, and you did it. So be proud of yourself, okay? Good, let's pull that knee up. Place the foot on the floor. Other side. Grab underneath that knee, pull the knee up. Point and flex the toe, rotate in the ankle. Lovely. Exhale, lengthen that leg long, heels to the ground, toes pointed up, and reach. Feels so good to take time to stretch. We really don't want to neglect this part of our workout. It's so important. Pull that knee up, place the ankle on top of your thigh, hinge it forward. Nice glute stretch, hip stretch here. Awesome. Pull that knee up, place the foot on the floor. Last big breath in, up to the sky, my friends. Exhale it out. You are stronger than MS or whatever you are walking through. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me, and make sure to join me back at another Keep Moving with Emily. Bye.